my name is Lena, and in this video I am going to be going over the approval process for leads in the Good Guise org, the superhero org. So a brief recap, in a previous video we went over how we received our leads, which is when someone who is interested in finding out more about us, they fill in their information on the Contact Us page, and they select a program they wish to become a part of, whether that is business partnership or the hero training program. If they entered their information and they wanted to become part of the hero training program, they would be entered into the database and assigned to the trainees queue. And if they were interested in a business partnership, they would be entered into the business queue. Now let's take a look at what a lead approval process in this org looks like. We'll just go with Barry Allen. First off, we want to change his ownership, the ownership of his record, to us, since we are the ones working on it. And you'll notice up here on the path that the stage of this lead is at open not contacted. But for the purposes of this demonstration, we'll say that we reached out to Barry, we answered all of his questions, and he is definitely interested in joining us. And we are interested in him as well. But before we can confirm anything, we want to have an interview with him, just to make sure that our goals and mission aligns. So we have an area here for interview notes. We think he's a great candidate, and we definitely recommend him for our program. We're going to save, and then we can come up here and we can update the path to interview completed. So now that the interview has completed, we want to convert him. But before we can convert him, we need to submit him for approval for our manager. So we want to get a second pair of eyeballs on this lead before we commit. Good fit. Make a comment, submit. All right, you'll notice here that the path was automatically updated to approval request submitted. And we have a new banner at the top that tells us our conversion request has been submitted and is currently under review. If we scroll down, we will notice that the approval status has automatically updated to submitted, and the date has automatically been updated to today. On the right-hand side here, we'll notice that the approval history tab has updated as well. This was our submission here, has all of the information, our comment at the bottom, and this is where it is currently at. It is pending our manager's approval. If we go into our email, refresh, we will notice that we have several new emails. One of them is to our manager, telling them that we submitted an approval request. One is to us, telling us that we submitted the request, confirming that we submitted the request. And then one is a notification that a task has been created. This one also went to our manager. So now I am going to switch over to the manager identity and show you what things look like on their side of this process. Okay, so now we have switched over to the manager identity. We are going to click this link, and it is going to take us to the task that was created for us. You'll notice up here that it does confirm that we are logged in as a manager. And you'll notice that all of the information we need is here. We are going to take a look at the approval request. So how we get to it is we come here to the app launcher and we type in approval requests, click that, and that will take us to this page, which gives us a list of the approval requests we have. So Barry Allen, click on that. And here we will find the information we need, the interview notes, as well as the submitter comments. We agree with Lena here that this Barry Allen seems like a good fit for us. So we will approve the request. I agree with our comment. Going to approve it. All right, you'll notice that up here, the lead was approved. So now we will switch back to my own login, my own identity, and see what has changed. All right, as you can see at the top, we are no longer logged in as the manager, and you'll notice that the path has been updated to approval request approved, and we have a new banner that tells us it's time to convert the lead. You'll notice also if we scroll down to the bottom, this has been updated as well. The status has been updated to approved, and the comments have been updated with the managers, with what the manager wrote. Here as well, status updated, and the request approve or rejection date has been updated as well. Now that Barry is approved, we can ready him for conversion. And that is something we will do in a subsequent video.